Hey audio listener, welcome to Jacob's Lab, an Avenue Studios production. Check out our Patreon and Locals community for exclusive content, access to our private Discord, and so much more. And don't forget to review our podcast to help spread the word. And now, let's dive into the adventure.
Hello, listeners. Welcome to Jacob's Laboratory, an open legend tabletop RPG podcast from Avenue Studios. I am Jacob, the legend master of this crazy adventure. Thank you so much for giving this story a listen. We are about to embark on episode 1. If you want to hear more about this setting and the characters, you can listen to the introductions in episode 0. Now let the story unfold.
You guys ready? All right. So your space baby turtle ship begins to smash into the water. You jerk and you jive. The communications go out again. You have no cameras again. You're rocked. Give me a fortitude roll.
Nice.
Start out the session with a fortitude roll.
Boom.
Dead. All of you.
Oh.
14.
Oh, I dead.
Ooh.
3. Nat
With
1.
a nat 1. Second nat 1 for Cass.
I wasn't buckled.
It's also true.
We also just see parts of you scattered around the ship. 𝑐4S5. Is this belong to you? Just start handing you pieces of yourself.
Just a head. Harvester. He pulls an arm out of his pocket. 21.
All right. So as you smash, you take.
Cass
takes 5 points of damage as
Okay.
your body is rocketed around.
Go.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 17. No, 14.
Oh.
I hit my die. Apologies.
You take 4 points of damage as you're jerked onto the ship. Or you're strapped in, but it hurts. You did not take any damage.
Unless Svetlana is going to, I will be taking her damage.
I mean, sure. You take
I don't have to, but if
you
she
take
is,
8 points of damage.
sounds good.
I like it. Thank you. May I have another?
More damage.
I mean,
So that
a
was
lot.
that was the initial blow, and as it spins and smashes, and then finally, you feel the ship come to a halt. You have no cameras, no lights, no power. You're not even sure if you're sinking. You knew you were aiming for water last. What do you do first?
Folokov, where are you?
I'm here. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just little scratches. Where's 𝑐4S5?
I don't know. She was up with the cows.
You also notice that the harvester is missing. He hasn't come back from the camera repair.
I think he would just take in his surroundings right now.
What?
And make sure who's hurt,
Yeah.
if anyone.
So, your family members seem okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looking for major wounds, like is someone going to be bleeding out?
So you unbuckle, you unharness, you hop down, you stumble past, you pull flashlight out because you have one. Why not?
Yeah.
Do you have one? I would say your character.
Yeah, he has his kit. Well, I assume we have some kind of kit in there.
Yeah,
There's
you
probably
you
emergency
definitely
kits
beat
set
up a little bit, but yeah, you pop a kit out. I mean, it's a pretty big ship still. I mean, it's not like a gigantic ship, but it's big enough. You for some farm animals, and you have the dome on top is enough to support you guys.
Are we dark inside?
It's dark, yeah.
So, because our lights are off.
Right. No, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Got it, yeah.
And like
So we're
and all the
crawling
shields are still deployed, so it's
So we are
You don't even, yeah.
in
So even
Last
I
you
don't
knew
see
it was like daytime.
Yeah.
And obviously not much time has passed. You just smash in the ground and then there you are.
I'm gonna send some bots to search for Harvester and Cass
Okay.
if they will respond.
I'm gonna go to.
The bots do not respond yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna stumble across Mr. and Mrs. Kennedy and make sure that they are.
Yeah, you find them
Fit.
strapped in. They're kind of
fine.
shooken, but they're okay. Your damage you took is because you knew you were going to crash. You took off your seatbelt, and there's a little retcon, and ran over to make sure they were okay, and then you hit.
Yeah.
So your family is fine.
Perfect.
They're sore, a little shooken up, confused, but they're fine. Does that make sense for the damage you took? But you made sure Svetlana was secure.
Yeah. Yep.
What do I see? 'Cause
You-
I'm outside.
Well, you're not technically outside because you're in the dome of the space turtle ship.
She
going
wanted
through the windshield.
so desperately to get thrown from the ship.
That would be great. But you know you are laying in one of the pastures. You know. Do you have scanners? We didn't really talk about that.
I would assume so basic at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
perception, right?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
do
roll
have
me-
some
Roll me a
perception.
perception.
Okay.
I could see that flavor.
I'm going to do a different dice because that one doesn't like me.
Especially with, I almost feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong,
This one doesn't like me.
Cass.
9?
You probably also have like tracker tags on your animals.
Yes.
Okay. So
yeah.
So you pop up, and you go to look at your watch, which has the attachment to the tracker tags, and it's like flashing, warning, warning. You know, like communications down. But you see, because it's like an overlay over the like radar, and it's picking up some pings of the animal pings. So you think they're nearby, but you're not sure.
I would start
They're on the ship.
collecting 'em.
You're on the ship still. So what?
I would start collecting them and herding them into a little group.
All right, yeah. Well, you want to use your perk for that, or do you want to roll?
I feel like I want to save it, so I'll roll.
All right. Well, what would you want to use? Presents?
I don't have any. But yeah, I'll use that.
Is that what you use for your animal handling?
Or would you be using your kettle prod?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess.
Yeah, you could be more forcefully doing it.
But I think I'll just do presents, but even though I don't have any.
Almost like calling them, like
Yeah.
whatever you use when you feed them or whatever.
16.
Perfect. Yeah, you begin to successfully do that again. Yeah, and you instantly hear like a returning, and you hear the
And it's more
bells.
for pigs. But
Oh, sorry.
no, I know it's a pig call, but I'm just saying it's for cows.
I think you kind of do it. I think you kind of did it. I mean, because there's more than just that for livestock.
I mean, you've had 20 years. She's probably raised these from cows.
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
for sure.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Taught them to
So-
come to pig calls.
Yes.
All of your animals come to pig calls.
Yes.
So,
How big is the pod? Would we have heard the Suey?
probably not because it's a layer. It's like an earthy layer.
Okay,
On top?
on top. Oh, so
Yeah.
we would not
And
have.
you guys are like at the sea turtle head.
Got it. Got it.
Baby sea turtle head.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So the bots aren't responding.
Nope. They say emergency shutdown.
Okay. So I'm gonna get everyone unbuckled, and I'm gonna ask Gen and Vana to start doing whatever they can, since they have the engineering background.
All right.
Get things back up and try and figure out.
Roll presence because they're a little disoriented.
Yep.
Almost like snapping them back to reality in a way because they're
Okay.
shocked.
Uh, 14.
You are able to get one of the twins, right? You went.
Yep.
Let me pull up their names.
Motia and Pasha.
Yeah. One of the twins is kind of like still dazed. And it's like almost Pasha is like don't touch. Don't touch. Where Motia is like yeah and they begin trying to
Calm your brother down.
you don't want to no reset.
Neat. Get everybody going. Get everybody moving. Does it feel like the ship is moving? I don't know if it'd be too big to actually
It's kind of
feel.
big to
Yeah.
feel if you're rocking in water or not. So.
Okay.
So if you are in water, it's calmer.
I think he wants to get everyone on the same page. So he was like, look to you. What, your last name's Ro? That's what he would call you. Ro, can you see what you can do about getting things back online?
Yes. I will go to the control panel and figure it out. What about the escape hatch? We can get an actual visual.
Yeah, I will go for that.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck.
So
Swimmer.
give me what you would want to use. You could use logic or learning.
Learning.
Probably would be more learning.
Yes.
Please quote from the manual book, page 25.
It'd be funny.
That's maybe how her and Harvester can bond.
Yeah.
Instruction manuals and like, you know, protocol books.
That's funny. 9.
Yeah, so the computer systems are in like safety override, stuck, and you're not able to quite get through. You're trying. Give me a perception to see if you can find the hatch. I mean, obviously you kind of know where it is,
Yeah, but we're in the dark.
but we're in the dark.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. And
16.
yeah, so you're able to actually locate it.
Okay.
You climb up the ladder and you pop the hatch. But the safety hatch out of the turtle pod actually goes into the front of the farmland. So you pop that. You hear the hatch open.
Howdy.
Okay. Brilliant. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just settling the girls down. They're coming.
Are they all right? Is there any damages?
I can't find all of them yet, but the ones that I have found, they're good.
Casimir's gonna set that aside. Because where would they go? But out? Have you seen anything of the outside? Well, the shield is not.
It's not
You
because
can't
it's
see
shielded.
through it.
Yeah.
It's an actual physical shield.
Right now it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have you seen Harvester?
No.
Do I know of any way to look beyond the shield from here?
There is a main control, not far from where you guys would be,
Okay.
that you could try.
Yeah, he'd head for that.
Okay.
He's not the smartest at it, but
Would you want to roll logic then?
yeah.
Because you're
I
almost
guess so.
because I wouldn't say you're recalling knowledge and using it.
I can
No,
help
no.
you with that.
Спасибо.
All right.
Let's hit it hard.
So we're going to roll with advantage if she's going to assist you,
Okay.
or you can both roll separately and we can take
What's your logic? Not
2
to-
I have a
successes.
2 in it.
You're a little better than me, so why don't I assist you?
Okay.
Let's roll with
Unless
advantage.
you
No, that's
call
fine.
me
That's fine.
to run. Okay.
You guys can
I'll
do,
be
if you
like,
want to role play,
Maybe
you
the
can.
robot.
I can do this, honey. Let me
Spasibo.
give it a little try.
I'll
I'm up
hold the
here more.
flashlight for assist.
16?
All right. So you
No,
begin-
wait. 15, because I only had one of them.
So close.
Oh, no.
No, you make it.
16.
Okay.
So you're working the controls. You've kind of done them before, and all of a sudden, above you, you can see the hexagonal shieldings opening up. It's coming down. There's still a shield of protection, but it's opening up to start simulating the.
What's outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as it opens, the sun pierces. It's bright. The cows, they all look okay. There's a couple rabbits that died. You know, but mostly your livestock's good. What you see is you are on water. You are in that cove. You see the sand. It's a lot to take in at once. The hatch coming, it does have a piercing beam come through into the ship head area for Galen and the crew. And there's a small rejoicing that happens down in there with Aunt, Uncle, Canada, and the Casimir's family. All of them.
Fedorov.
Yeah.
Fedorov. Yeah,
So, what do you do now?
What do we see? I want to look
What do you
around.
look at? Okay, go ahead and
I
roll me a
want-
perception.
Yeah. I just want to see everything because I knew there were big creatures around. So. I got a. What is this? 22? Yes.
Well done.
Yeah. I can add.
Hold on one second.
I hear your other character. I am literate.
I like that you looked at me and be like, what is this? You assumed
Can
I
we
was looking
add?
at your dice. I was, but you know.
And you didn't help.
I can add.
I know. The kids are in bed. We're hanging out.
It's a good time.
Why would
It's
you ask?
bedtime. I figure I'm getting through it.
All right, so you on the beach side, you see that it's a sandy beach, a couple trees here and there popping through, and then it's thick, jungly looking woods just off the beach. What you see walking along the beach though is dodos.
Yes.
Dodos.
There's a bunch of dodos walking around. Yes, dodo birds.
No, I was laughing at how excited Katie is right now.
You want to explain your excitement, Katie?
I do not need to explain my excitement.
Okay.
They're like
Just
birds,
excited.
right?
You do see they are. You want an image, and then you can like describe the image, or
Yeah.
hold on 1 second.
Technically, Galen hasn't seen this yet, so her elation is not. Yes. But
had
that's
a
how she's
premonition.
gonna react on the inside.
Like real dodos, like on this earth now.
Yeah, like extinct things
Yeah, hold on.
from
Are they
Earth are on
extinct?
this planet.
They are extinct? I don't know.
They are.
Dodos are extinct.
They are? They
Yeah,
look
they're,
like-
they're a lot like a chicken, but
Alice in
bigger, a little bit
Wonderland,
more
man.
aggressive.
Yes.
There's chickens here.
I know.
They have big beaks,
One,
though.
we could probably eat them.
Look, those little things.
I don't think that's chicken.
No, but maybe they taste like them.
Everything does.
Volokov!
Nah,
Volokov! Did you make it through?
nah, we are in the water. Can you... we need to start getting the ship back online and see if we are not sinking. Are we sinking?
No,
As Dan
No.
looks at the LM.
I was wondering the same
the ship
thing.
is afloat.
Please
Okay.
give me information I want.
Another thing that you saw were a couple giant turtles. They're actually called carbon. They're giant turtles.
Giant turtles.
So I would love if at this point when Galen sees the light, I want her to like have this battle between I know I need to stay at my post and continue doing my job and the complete and utter desire to go and look upon
Roll
The
a will save.
Yeah,
will
right.
what did you say?
A will save. Yep.
Will save?
Roll
never
your
heard
will.
that.
Sorry.
Roll my
A little D&D.
Pretend you're talking to an RPG first grader, and then I will. I'm about that level. Wait a minute. That's a D4, not a D6. Ugh, dang it.
You got some? That's good.
Let's do this. 8.
Yeah, you're gonna climb up the ladder.
Yes!
But I'm gonna say like, there are dumb dodos.
And I'm going
Yeah,
to
and
turn.
giant turtles.
And I think that some of the data that you would have probably tried to download into your memory bank, correct me if I'm wrong, because we're picking up all these extinct animals and creatures, would be like dinosaurs from past,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you would know what a dodo
Especially
is.
based on all the research we were doing. Well, you guys were doing.
Yeah, so I'm going to like turn and I'm going to just be like, Mr. Fedorov, I need you to come take the controls. Please continue to get the ship back online. I'll be right back. And I'm just going to sprint
All
and
right.
I'm going to get up that ladder.
Roll me a presence. Just because I can. 'Cause I'm the
I
LM.
can.
It's good to be the LM.
Parenting.
13.
All right, so you go up the stairs. You won't know what happens with the 13 because you're not there. But as you do, 3 pterodactyls fly over the dome.
Oh, can they like cast a shadow on her face as she's coming up?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It is beautiful.
I'm just going to stop and I'm going to look up in awe and just like slowly continue because I know if I get to the hatch, it's going to be even better, but like can't pull away from the fact that
You're coming up the hatch. Like it's like you're on the ladder.
Oh, so I'm looking up through the hatch.
So and then you see the pterodactyl.
Yeah,
I'm not talking to the mic. You see the pterodactyls go over.
So I am going to stop and just in awe and be like, the scans were right. They're prehistoric, and I'm just gonna like keep going up, and then I'm gonna pop my head out, and
I'm gonna find my cows and get them into safety.
Well, they
Cass
can't.
is gonna be like,
Technically,
whatevs.
the shield. It's just now. It's refracted. It was see through.
Yeah, that's why
So-
I think I know they can see my cows.
Right. That's true.
So
Yeah.
that's why I want to hide my cows.
look at you.
So do you stop viewing the beachfront?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go after my cows.
And
Where
you're
are you
not. Are you
going?
watching the beachfront? Casimir.
cows!
You gotta stop saying you. Casimir, do you stop? Are you watching the beachfront, and are you focusing on Galen?
If she comes up the hatch, yeah, I'm gonna be like, "G'day, Svetlana. Where is Svetlana?"
She's fine. She's with her parents. They're trying to get the ship back online. I had to see.
And as she says that, the ship begins to rumble a little bit with life, and some of the life.
They're smarter than me.
But they are engineers.
They are engineers.
So, I mean, some of the
Fair.
safety lights around the edge of the ships start popping on. So it's not full power, but something's happening. So there's some power coming back. And you do notice that some of the hexagon shapes actually turn, and you guys know what it is. They're turning into the solar panel, trying to absorb
Yes.
power for the ship.
Yes. Power.
But it's still visible, but there's spots that are not, because it's like optimizing what spots absorb the sun best.
All right,
killer.
Casimir is gonna turn it. Was there? I'm curious too, from behind the scenes, because for you haven't seen a planet since you were 5.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious what's going on inside.
Yeah, what's going on in your head?
Yeah.
Galen?
So Galen Rowe, like, she has been a student of Earth because she so desires. I guess I'm giving away maybe more than I wanted to, but it's okay. It feels right to reveal it now. As hard and as tough and as following the rules as she is, like, there's just this deep, deep sense of wanting to belong somewhere for her because she has no immediate family. She has no blood, and she has no connection to a culture other than what is, sort of this ship. So like the fact that there's like a living, breathing planet right in front of her. She's been studying these scans, and she truly, like, she's been studying Earth since she could learn.
Right.
Because it's where her parents came from, and it was like a way to connect with them.
Yeah.
Like, besides being a Spaladin. And so I think it's just like, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life, and this urge, like this drive, is even still so much to kind of push me beyond the Spaladin. Like, I left my post
Yeah.
to,
It makes sense.
to go and see this, and I bet you there's going to be some backlash later, like personal backlash. Like, I know you're fine if Svetlana's fine, so it's whatevs, she got the ship online. But I think that's a huge part of what is actually driving Galen, and that she has not let on for years and years to her previous pod in 71, where everything was perfect and everybody was just living in the culture of the ship, and that she tried to hide from everyone these past like 8 months that she has been connecting with them. So
I'm curious if maybe I need to roll a perception, and I'm asking both both LM and Galen, if Casimir has caught on to that. So in this moment, can he react appropriately to allowing you to enjoy that moment? So is it something he may have picked up on over the 6 months, or in this moment can he pick up on that? Because I think it would determine how.
Well, if
he
you want to roll
reacts.
prescience
Okay.
against her resolve.
Okay.
And it's not an attack. It's more
no,
to
it's
see.
just an
See through,
inquiry.
yeah.
I mean, I will say, like, just based on what you've told me about your character so far, I feel as though like that's part of your skill set. Like that's like you got
Now,
that sort of father figure, mentor kind of
would
like.
you try to hide it?
I feel
Galen?
like there's this beautiful moment between the bottom of the stairs of the hatch and the top of the hatch where I'm gone. Like I'm lost.
So
I am just reckless. Like this is it. This is it. And then I look and then I feel him like looking at me.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, and then I like awkwardly scuttle away like quickly.
Back down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I don't know how to.
Then maybe I don't even need to roll.
I don't know. I kind of want you to
You want me
roll
to?
just to
Yeah.
see what
roll,
Jake thinks.
Casimir, you're going to roll with advantage because she's giving you advantage in a sense. Because
Gotcha.
she's not.
Well, and the 8, I guess, for that will roll too.
Yeah, I'm just definitely not trying to hide anything.
18 so far. That's
Oh.
26.
Yeah.
You've crushed me.
That's
Yeah.
32.
Would you like to put a
Great.
vein
My
on her?
result is 13.
Mind
Yeah.
dredge, please.
So Casimir, you do pick up on
Yeah.
kind of her feelings, and you see and read what she sees.
Yeah.
As you scan, though, as you come up and scan, and you see the
He'll say something. Once you're done, he'll have something to say.
and you see the dodos, you see the giant turtle with the spikes on its back, but you also see some parasaurs walking around.
Oh, see, like for her, it's firing in so many ways. I
Right.
feel like the first thing is like beach.
Yeah.
And that just screams to her Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she's just thinking about the island of like.
Which has she only seen in pictures?
She's only seen in pictures.
Okay.
She did spend like she might have some remote memories because I think she was 5 when she was on the moon. So she may have spent some time on Earth, but she was a baby. So it's like, however well you can. But there's family photos of her on the Earth beach with her parents.
Oh, wow, okay.
And so I feel like the fact that she. Like, I love it. I didn't know you were going to put us on a beach. I don't know why. I thought we were going to be in a desert. Like,
Well, that was part of the luck roll.
Oh, that's
see?
awesome.
And so
LM secrets. No.
And so I just felt like she sees the beach and she's immediately like, I'm home. And then she sees these creatures that are then appealing to her logic and her learning, which has just like is being satiated in so many ways. And now her mind is exploding with like, what on earth are we dealing with?
Yeah.
Because these have been extinct on Earth. Like she's putting all these pieces together very quickly. Because she's a
And
very
it's
adept
almost
student.
overwhelming, right? Because
Super.
you're battling your internals, you're climbing up, and it's like
The only way to cope with
and
it.
you lived. I mean, think about the mix of emotions for everybody
Yeah.
but the robot.
Except for you.
Her animals are safe. No,
But I do feel like the only thing that I can think to do after I've experienced all these things is like shut down and go be alone and process.
Interesting. So, as you drop down, Casimir, do you say anything or do you let it go?
If you're gonna just book, maybe you'll let her. Wait, he was, yeah.
I feel like you'll say one thing to snap me out of it.
Yeah,
Because I
well,
gotta like.
He would probably grab you before you like start booking it away.
Well, you had asked where Svetlana.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true. That's true.
Well, you did respond and say,
Yeah.
she's fine, and the engine's rumbling on. And I think that's the moment when
Where I'm just gonna drop
All of a
down and I'm
sudden-
gonna do one of those classic like firemen. Like I grab the sides and I slide down the ladder. Is it a ladder or stairs?
It's a ladder.
Okay, so I'm
yeah.
just gonna.
she's gone.
Yeah.
All right, where is Harvester?
As you ask, 2 of the worker bots come up, and they actually have like a display screen, and it says, one says searching, and the other one says checking, and it comes over to you, and it's like, do you need assistance? Do you need help? More, and it has like a heart, like a medic almost.
Нет, I'm fine. Find Harvester.
Okay. Switches to searching, and the bots kind of start going off, and they begin searching. Galen, as you slide down, and you're slightly dazed and walking through to where father.
Oh,
Gen.
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 Gen. As
Federal.
Gen is working on the ship, Gen goes, where's Casimir?
He's up. He's observing the planet. We've landed safely.
What does he want to do? We only have enough power to make it to the shore, and we're going to have to shut down again to regain.
I do not know.
Most of our stuff is down.
Make it to land.
He's like
We must make it to land.
clicking and clacking on things and adjusting things, and like the screen's flickering a little bit still. The ship's definitely like really low in power. So, and you command him to go to land.
We must
give me a
swim aground.
presence, because he might
not want to believe me.
want to do this. And Cass, what are you doing? Just still kind of animals, or?
Well, yeah. Is there like a barn in the
Yeah,
the top? So that's what she's doing. She's trying to get the animals on the barn.
18.
Yeah. So he's like, he kind of like looks at you, because I think he's maybe adopted some of Casimir's feelings towards the Spaladins in general, and he's Russian, so
Older male.
Yeah, so he's
lived
like
through the Ravager Wars.
he kind of like looks, but he's like, and I think maybe his wife kind of is like a little more gentle. Yes, she still has the rough and tough about her, but
austere.
yeah, yes. And so you guys all feel the lurch as it propulses towards, but as it does, you see the cello panel, one of them kind of like change back just to blank, like it blocks out the sun, but you know it's no longer collecting. It's struggling. The ship is definitely struggling.
Okay. I think Casimir's going to take, well, I don't know. He would want to take assessment of where they're going. He's going to assume that people downstairs know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, you're heading, so you're in the cove. It's a pretty big cove, but you're heading right towards the sand, right towards the beach edge.
And does the ship have some kind of protocol that we would know it's going to hopefully undergo when it we initiate the landing? Like,
Yeah, if you initiate full landing,
The
it would be like a deploying as the other one would do. It actually would drop a smaller version. It would be pretty much your guys' apartment building would drop, and then
Yeah.
the fins would try to stand up and go around to create a protective bubble. So the top bubble would actually go down
Okay.
and create the shielding around your guys' home, and then the tail would actually drop and become like a ramp almost up onto the farming area.
Okay.
Can you picture that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But like that's it, right? Like we're on the beach. Like that's where our town's
that's
gonna
home
be.
now.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be like your home.
Can we take it apart and move it?
Yeah, eventually, if you can generate enough power. I mean, you're hoping that all these functions work too. You're not 100%
Right.
sure. That's
I'm just looking for what are the
the best.
ultimate, or what do I want to say? Ideal expectations.
Yes. In the ideal situation, if this was normal, you could land, resource up, regrow, and then you could actually take off.
Okay.
But as of right now, you're having a hard time even just puttering through the water
Yeah.
to get.
There's a million thoughts going through Casimir/Dan's head, but he's going to shout to, Kiss, are you all set with animals?
Yeah, they're good now.
Let's all reconvene downstairs and get the plan.
Are you sure
real
somebody
quick.
shouldn't stay up here?
Let's reconvene and make a plan.
You have 6 dead rabbits and 4 dead chickens. What are you doing with those?
What am I doing with those?
Yeah.
Food.
I'm gonna throw them down the hatch.
Where? What?
Down the hatch.
Like the
Like
laundry
into the
chute?
Into the ship. Into
Oh,
the
into the
hatch.
ship.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I
Probably
thought you
on
meant
your
like
head or
I don't
something.
want those
Chuck 'em out
pterodactyls
into the
coming
sea.
down. You know, like they're gonna come down and try to eat them.
I just pictured like Galen's standing there, like trying to convince everybody everything's fine, and then
Dead animal matter just
But you were
comes.
more throwing it into the housing area, probably like the kitchen, or like,
Just tossing it into the ship.
or into the same hatch that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
Try to
Galen,
get out of sight.
Galen, as you're giving him the commands and the ship lurches forward and it's going, and obviously there's some slight successes. Feeling, the ship's moving. Everybody seems okay. You've taken some damage. You're a little hurt, but you're okay. And all of a sudden, chicken body,
And I just want to
rabbit
say,
body, chicken body. It's kind of a gross sound too. Is it like thud, thud?
I just want to say, there were some casualties above.
You know, scavengers try to eat our extra
shield-
meat.
let's all get down. You can gather it together.
I'm really sure somebody shouldn't just stay up here.
The shield is still functioning. The ranch bot. Why don't you instruct some of the bots to remain here as guards? They can warn us soon. Just a few moments. We will discuss a plan.
As you guys are talking, you do hear a strange sound in the background.
What is it?
Yeah.
Am I recognizing it?
Who's scanning first?
I am.
I think she would. An animal noise. I feel like you would.
All
Jump
right, roll
on that.
perception.
Okay.
Can you play the sound again?
19.
All right, so as you scan, you actually see a raptor-like dinosaur sweep up a dodo and just crunch it, and it's fast. It's running, and it eats the dodo and takes back off into the jungle.
There's raptors. I'm not going down.
I don't think it can get in the ship. Fine. Our communication's working.
You do know that they are like pack types, right?
I know pack types. Awesome.
Yeah. They're really fast.
And I'm not with them yet. They haven't come down yet. They're having this conversation up.
Yeah.
Fine, I won't just unload all my information about raptors.
As are you. Very well. Our communications up?
No.
Nothing. Stay by the hatch at least then so we can shout up to you.
You have local communication with your watches. Sorry.
Okay,
You do
so
not
we
have
can-
communication. You're not connected to the main network
Yes.
of all the ships.
Okay.
You do not have communication with those guys. Yeah. The ship's barely pushing forward.
Keep your watch open. Make sure you can hear everything we're saying. But keep it on mute. I don't want to listen to the cows again like last time. So Casimir is going to drop down.
All right.
I'll be watching the
You drop down and
jungle.
stomp on some
Yeah, I was going to
dead
say.
bodies.
Watch out. I think Cass did that.
Yes.
You see the twins working on a couple of the worker bots. Maybe took some damage in the thing, and they're kind of tinkering on them, trying to get them up and running.
Отлично, мой мальчики. Спасибо. We have a lot to do. Can we tell if the water we're in is fresh water or salt water? Or something else altogether?
Can't tell yet.
Nothing. Gent, do you think that the landing procedures are going to continue as they should?
No. We'll be beaching
Alright.
till we get power.
I saw one of the solar panels go out. Is it damaged or are we just not gathering enough?
I'm not getting feedback.
No one has seen Harvester.
No. And the twins chime in. They kind of go back and forth a little bit. We're trying to get the bots to work. Do they have Russian accents?
I picture the boys. You don't
I almost
have to
want
if you
to
don't
slang
want
you.
to. Yeah,
Why am
because
I hiding from the mic? Side
Dumb as
noting.
in-
it's a good question
'Cause I guess I didn't think
born
about-
and raised on the
Wait,
ship.
I think the
They were
boys
born
might.
and raised on the ship or the moon?
the ship.
The ship.
They were
I
one
don't
of the
think they're gonna. I
first.
think they almost
they
like.
they would speak Russian.
Yeah,
because
but
the
I think they'd
parents
almost
do.
pick up like a slangish, or not like slangish, but like a
I actually,
localized.
if I
2040.
may,
Yeah.
I know a family whose parents are Russian
Mm-hmm.
and the children speak fluent Russian, and they do have just totally normal American accents,
Yeah.
but there is that's a roundness.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have this beautiful roundness
Yeah.
to their language because the Russian is just always like
There.
in their
In
mouth,
there, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I would say like
So
they're
Jake, you have
American.
to become a professional voice actor
Yeah,
right now.
not gonna happen.
right
Because
now.
Daniel, you are far superior in that.
I don't. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Спасибо, мой друг.
the twins
Я
are like,
люблю тебя. That means I love you.
oh, I love you too.
All I can say is spasiba because I learned that from you just now.
Отлично.
The twins, they're going back and forth. We're trying to get the bots to find the harvester, so we can figure out things and get them repairing.
Да, спасибо. If you can get enough going, we'll try to get them fixing everything.
Let me go find him. I can find him.
I am concerned about splitting up right now. I think we should rely on the bots and wait until the landing
The
procedure
ship is not that
completes.
big. We are floating right now, and then eventually we will get to the beach. And if I feel a big lurch,
We've
Listen,
already witnessed
he is our
predators.
best bet to getting a safe landing, to getting our town successfully put on land. It's worth it.
Very well.
We have
Cass,
comms.
can you please come down?
I yelled down the hatch. Can I unmute myself now? Yeah, I can come down.
Spasiba, I will go with you. Cass, you're in charge here. Keep everybody safe. Try to get things back online if you can.
Okay.
Do you want to come?
Yes.
Very well. You are the faster runners. Girls, you go. I will stay behind with everybody else.
So you guys are going to go try to explore the ship and find him?
Yeah.
All right. Give me some perception rolls.
They're more limber than I.
Excuse me.
Perception. 20. Not net.
6.
All right.
But, oh wait, I exploded on the 4. Sorry.
Oh.
Halt. Stand by. 5.
How'd you lose one?
Wait.
7.
What did I mean,
What kind of D4 did your husband give you?
Yes.
sorry, I started
You
with
went
6, but I
down.
exploded on the 4, and then I got a 5 from the 4, 7. Do you understand?
Yes, I do know.
All right.
Yes, okay.
She got a 5 total from her D4. That was
Yeah.
beautiful.
All right, perfect.
you.
No, so you guys begin to do your searching. You realize that some doors are stuck shut, whether from the smash, can't get enough power to them, so you can't quite explore everywhere. But you try your best, and you don't hear him, you don't see him, you're not sure where he is.
Wow.
You're not even sure he's on the ship because he went to fix cameras.
Where are cameras?
Can we not run a life sign sweep on our own ship?
We could, we don't have power,
We don't have power.
but you could try.
Can Cass run a moderate life sign sweep from herself?
Localized. I think that's kind of what she was doing with her perception roll.
Right.
Can we find him
dang
at 20?
No,
He's sneaky.
I mean that is kind of his MO too.
Also true.
I mean, so there's twofold to this.
I can't understand. There's nothing on the planet that he would want. He's a tinkerer. He wouldn't abandon this ship just to go to a land void where he could be killed.
Probably not. He's probably stuck somewhere.
Stuck? Hurt? Deserted us? What do you think he would actually do?
I don't think he would leave all this tech behind, so I feel like he's nearby somewhere.
To his quarters. We've probably already checked his quarters.
Yeah, you scan his quarters. Nothing
Can
was.
we?
It's dirty, filthy, junk
Let's
everywhere.
See. Do I have anything? I don't have anything to do this. Can we use anything to try and remember to like our last conversation before we entered the atmosphere? LM?
With him,
Yeah, like to remember back if he like.
so recalling knowledge of
Yeah.
you learning. Go ahead.
Okay, recalling knowledge. So
The problem with
is that
this,
prescience? Learning?
no,
Okay.
it's learning. Sorry,
Okay.
yeah.
No, that's fine.
The problem is he's not here, so I don't want to make
Right.
up too much conversation without him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was laughing inside my head. Jake, please play as Tony. Thank you.
sorry. I just want to find him. I don't like
No,
conversation.
it's good.
Well, 6.
Oh my!
Well-
dice are my friends.
Yeah. Tony,
so-
you win.
It's more like Jake wins, but
Yeah.
so
It's because it's Austin's dice. It's like Austin's little pat on the back to
yeah.
you.
Thank you, Austin's dice.
Austin is my husband, and I'm using his dice. I
And he also
haven't
plays a
spilled
hero
anything.
in Bomb Squad. You should check that out while you're at
Woo!
it. All
Dan
right.
whistled.
I did.
No, you didn't.
So
I'll take it.
you're trying to recall, but I think with all of everything going on, I almost feel like maybe you're having a hard time focusing on recalling.
Yeah.
The dinosaurs are flashing
I'm
in
a
your
hot
head.
mess.
Yeah, I mean you're also like you're going through protocol of like what the Paladin training. So you're like, the ship's not working. I can't access this. I can't do this. I can't, because everything you've been trained has been based off the ship's abilities essentially, and most of them are down.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, they show up eventually.
I guess I'm going to defer to your superior knowledge of many, many more years living around humans than I suppose I have.
Yes.
Okay, back to command.
Yeah, I really want to check on my cows.
That's why I was laughing around humans. When is the last time you've seen that? I love it.
There were raptors, so I feel like we should go up.
You
See.
shut the hatch, right?
No.
I mean they
There
are
is a shield.
They are shielded. I know, but she loves her animals.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
So you pop up in the hatch and everything's fine. They're in the barn, eating away, calming down. Obviously, they were a little shooken up too.
No more raptors. I don't see any
No,
raptors.
you scan the beach. The only thing you
Pterodactyls.
there are pterodactyls kind of flying in and out of the trees. They almost seem docile. Like maybe you see like one land on a big rock on the edge of the beach and like dip its mouth and pull a fish out, the big fish. But they don't really seem too bothered by you. It's interesting. It's like you think they would be like, but they're just focusing on doing their thing. But you do see when you're scanning is an iguanodon walking amongst the beach.
They're very friendly.
Mm-hmm. They're herbivores.
Guys, my kids are gonna love this game. There's dinosaurs. I'm so excited.
Iguanodon.
Iguanodons are so cool too. Because they can like go over their hind legs and they almost have not quite thumbs, but they can like grab stuff, and you see it collecting
they're not gonna eat
reeds
me.
and berries and.
As much
Nah.
as the raptor.
I mean, they could be territorial. I don't know. Guess we'll have to find out.
What an amazing start to this adventure. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this, check out some of our other podcasts and YouTube videos produced from Avenue Studios. Good night, y'all.
Onward, ever forward we go.
This has been another fantastical episode of Jacob's Lab, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a review on your podcast app of choice to help spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our Patreon or Locals community. Doing so will not only help us to continue creating high-quality content, but you will also gain access to bonus content and our private Discord, where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check our podcast description for the music and ambience that we use, and thank you so very much for joining the adventure, and we will see you next time.